Welcome back to the latest edition of Westside Hub's weekly market update. Now, these updates are designed to keep you informed about the current changes in the mortgage industry and how these changes may benefit you. Hi, I'm Jay Wu, your certified mortgage planner, and on behalf of Sean McMillan and the Westside Hub. What is your interest rate? It is the most common question we get when people find out what we do for a living. It doesn't seem to matter if it's at the store, out at the beach, being introduced, golfing, you name it. The moment someone hears the word mortgage industry, they seem to ask, what is your interest rate? It's certainly an important part of what we do, and the one part most understood by most consumers. It's normally not that the answer that is really important to the one asking the question, but it is a difficult question to answer without knowing the characteristics of the person who needs the loan. After all, I could just spew out a number and it wouldn't really be relevant to anything or anyone. There are so many loan products, terms, ranges, costs, not to mention qualifying for what was quoted, especially in this volatile financial market. Mortgage rates have been changing multiple times a day, moving with any news that causes it to deteriorate or improve at a moment's notice. Many people do not fully understand how interest rates are priced and how they move in the marketplace today. Over the past 60 to 90 days, interest rates have been traveling in a range between 5.5 to 6.75% for a conforming 30-year fixed, which, by the way, is not the only or most appropriate loan for most people, but the easiest product to generalize. So when we discuss the term best or lowest rate, I want to not only help you understand what that means to me, but also really educate you on the why behind the varying different rates you see in the market. First, mortgage interest rates change based upon mortgage-backed securities market. And so if you are closing within 45 days from now, there is a chance that rates will change, pretty much guarantee, rates will change many times from now until then. This is why we as lenders offer a locked-in interest rate, or you have the option to float your interest rate. Second, there are various rates that are given by various lenders throughout the day, and depending upon when you get a rate quote, there is a chance that one of us will be an eighth in price higher or lower than the other. This is why it can be confusing when comparing lenders just by rates alone, as it is a never-ending vicious cycle, especially these days because you can start at 9 a.m. and by the time you've called 5 lenders, the rates could be completely different. Plus, when you go to lock in your interest rate, it could have changed by then as well. So the frustrating part for many borrowers is that once they believe they have secured the lowest rate and terms on, let's say, a 30-year fixed rate, the consumer can then find that during their 45-day closing, rates could have improved by an eighth or 1/4% during that time. Then they definitely would not have received the lowest interest rate. If they change lenders, they can spend time and money and possibly delaying closing and possibly not even getting the loan. And then what if rates move again? So oftentimes it is the ability of the loan officer to use their resourcefulness in looking for the best rates in the marketplace. And some mortgage professionals might not have access to those investors or lenders, especially over what has happened to our industry over the last 10 months. Fortunately for Sean and I, we're at a firm that allows for complete access to all lending entities and options for our clients to be in the best possible position to advise our clients with the widest array of financial products. Also to know that the rate being quoted is going to be delivered. Trust is a big component of our business, and our friends, family, and referring partners know that we have been a reliable, trustworthy resource to help those that need financing for over the last 20 years. So while we believe that rate is certainly an important part of the ownership equation, our philosophy we have worked so hard to build our business on is based on planning with the lowest cost loan strategy over time with a competitive rate and product that can be managed to weave into our clients' overall short and long-term financial goals so that wealth creation, cash flow, and costs are all maximized. This is the best and what we believe is the proper way to secure the best rate and financing. So if you're curious or would like more information, feel free to call us at 310-234-3600. 888-3278 or email us at team@wumac.com. That's TEAM@WUMAC.com. This has been Jay Wu on behalf of Sean McMillan and the Westside Hub, who's the next person you know who could use our help. Thanks so much for watching.